Before the cutoff period, you were given an Insight Genesis bottom hardness map. Tell me a little bit about that map and how you're able to use that in the pre-practice period, and then how you're able to use it in the actual practice period.
Well, I'll tell you that map is just a big-time key factor in this classic preparation for me. It's so impressive. You know, I've never had the detail with the 1 foot contours nearly as good as this with the bottom hardness. We can run around, you know, when you get on a pattern this time of year, we're looking for rock a lot. You know, rock warms up fastest in cold weather. So that map will show us everywhere there's rock, all the hard rock bottoms. There's no guessing. I can just run, you know, place to place in those pockets. I can bypass all those pockets that have the lighter color, you know, which is a softer bottom, and go straight to those hard bottom places just with what the map is showing. And that map is so accurate. I ran all the way up the river today just looking at that map and staying in those deepest channel spots with the 1 foot contours. Never even had to worry about, you know, hitting anything. I never missed a beat. So, you know, that Insight Genesis, that's the way to go. You know, guys, you got to go online, Lowrance.com, check it out, get all the information right there, and I guarantee you can have everything we have in this Bassmaster Classic.
When you got the map before practice, were you able to waypoint stuff and then be able to drive to those during your practice period?
Yeah, I did. I actually just looked around in the screen, sitting in my garage, just scrolling around, looking at stuff, hitting waypoints and marking it, and then I ran around in the lake this past weekend and just went straight to those places, and everywhere that I marked is dead on accurate. It's rock everywhere that I marked rock. The fishing's not great right now, so you're not getting a lot of bites, but some of the bites I am getting are in those key places that I was able to find on that map before I ever put the boat in the water. So you can't beat the technology and the up to the minute information that's being put on that map now. So it just makes it so much easier on us in preparation. So it's great.
You mentioned the fishing's not great today and hasn't been so great in practice, but obviously in this spring, weather and water conditions can change pretty quickly if you get if you get a little sun and everything. Talk about how bass follow bottom transitions and how having that map kind of can allow you to anticipate where they might move if they move up from places that you maybe marked a school or caught one.
Yeah, it's great, like I said before, because all the 1 foot contours are a big key, because, you know, fish make very small, subtle moves this time of the year, and it might be from a 7 or 8 foot deep flat point onto a 5 or 4 foot deep drop, you know, just up onto the top of a flat or just inside of a pocket that has a little ditch drain coming out or coming into it, leading a little channel in. And those places are 1 foot increments are huge to us, because that 1 foot difference in bottom depth on that contour makes a difference in where that school of fish can move to, you know, overnight. So all we got to do is just, you know, pretty much put the puzzle together. If they're not here where they were, you just keep following that track in with that map and on those contours, and you'll see where the points go out further, the flats go out further, or where the lines go tight, where it's deeper, and that's how you can help put your pattern together.
And then likewise, if it gets colder or something, a lot of times bass will move out. How do you look at those transition zones defined on the map to figure out if maybe go the other way?
Yeah, the same way. You just go back the other way with it. You just follow the lines out, and you figure out if they're on a steep drop or if they're on a long slope, flat, you know, more sloping drop. Once you figure that out, you know, you just look at the map, and you don't have to guess at it. You just sit here and go, you know, here's another one, here's another one, here's another one. You can scroll, put your crosshair there, put your waypoint, and then start running that pattern, and it makes it so much faster and a lot more efficient. And that's what this updated new technology can do for us. Is really helping us a lot. You know, it just helps you once you know what type of bottom you're looking for, you just eliminate a lot of water. That way you're a lot more efficient. Before we're casting all around and you're hitting a lot of dead water, and now you can target more directly onto the more you know, where the fish are, the most efficient zone, and the strike zone. That's what we're looking to do to make our time management, you know, right out here on the water. When you got an 8-hour day, you got to make as many casts in the right place as possible, and that's what that map does for you. And that shaded colors for the hard, soft, and middle, and it's just perfect for what we're doing. I'm still learning a lot about it. I've only got to have it now for this is the 4th day I've been on the water with it, so it's really cool to get to learn more about it every day. And that's the great thing about technology. It gets better every day with Lowrance.